What's up, guys? We are back with another auction walk around, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, and if you are a subscriber already, don't hesitate to share the video. Let's get right into it, guys. We got a 2007 Scion TC with 94,000 miles. This one is salvage title, well, rebuilt title, manual trans. The rebar is totally gone. The frame damage is actually pushed in, so this one is definitely gonna be a parts car, and I'm sure this thing will go for like 200 bucks. Whole lot of whammage on the front end, but if you go around, little tequila kick there, nothing crazy compared to the front, but you can I'm sure you're able to get some decent parts off this thing, because all in all, I mean, you still got the sunroof worth some money, manual transmission, you got the motor and the trans that you can sell, because I'm sure the motor still may be fairly, yeah, the motor looks like it's intact and nothing too crazy that sticks out motor wise. Pretty cool. We got a Jaguar. This one is a 92 Jaguar XJ6, 188,000 miles. This one looks like it might have been repainted over or some sort. Pretty old car here. Might have seen this one in, like, I believe it was Money Talks or something, but their Jag was actually a little bit older, but it is pretty worn in here, pretty dusty. It is a 92, so take that into consideration. Got some nice OEM Jaguar wheels on it. Yeah, this thing was definitely repainted. You got a lot of overspray on the lights and tail lights and stuff there. All in all, pretty decent car. I'm sure in 92 when this thing first came out, it was a freaking beast. Like, it just spelled like luxury, you know? But it might have even been a gold. The original color might have been that gold. Alrighty, we got a 1999 Chevy Tahoe. This one has 188,000 miles as well. It's a 4x4. This one has a bad fuel pump. You're gonna need headlights. The headlights on this thing are gone. You're gonna need tires, because the tires on this thing are whooped. I'm sure if you take that down the road, they'll probably like split open. You just take a quick peek inside. The inside does look fairly decent. Like I said at the other auction, this is one of the better. This is also one of the better Tahoes of this model. The seats are pretty clean for it to be you know, tan leather or whatever. This window is out, but I mean the fuel pump is bad, so that window is the least of your concerns. You got a little tow hook there. All in all, pretty decent car. The body is pretty decent, nothing that really stands out. Alrighty, guys, we got a 1997. Wow, this is like one of those Chryslers, but it's actually the Plymouth. So you guys just see how much of the same car they pretty much were. Those tires are whooped. You're gonna need all new hubcaps on all new wheels. The inside is a light gray, and it does, oh wow, it's pretty much stripped out in here. No material, no carpet, no seats, no nothing like that. So I mean, if you want to haul stuff, this will probably be the best choice for you. But like I said, it's no seats or anything in this van, so no family time in there, unless you guys want to sit on the floor rolling around in the back like some beer cans or something. But I mean, it might be a pretty fair car. I know the inside does look pretty good. That gray is some pretty clean interior. Got a little bit of paint fading, but nothing too crazy there. Alrighty, we got a 2001 Chevy Silverado with 275,000 miles. This one looks like they might have stole it or something and tried to repaint it over, or I don't know what they was trying to do, like some Liger stripes. Yes, I said Liger with an L. The inside, I mean, doesn't look too bad in here. Doesn't smell too bad. I mean, it does look like the year it comes from, but all in all, pretty fair, decent interior on this car. The bed is pretty whooped, and it looks like they tried to upgrade this thing to the newer style taillights, because if you see, perfect. So you see the old taillights, then the next year after that, and then the next year after that. So they wanted this look, but this is the look they got. But all in all, I mean, if you just need something to haul like some dirt bikes and stuff around, man, or, you know, push some cattle out the way, this might be your best bet. But that blue and white can't do it for me. I would definitely have to take that truck to Mako and, you know, figure that out from there. Alrighty, we got a Chevy C1500. This is basically the old Silverado and the Tahoes, or whatever you want to call it, pickup trucks before they was actually Tahoes and Silverados, but they were called the C15s. This is basically just like the last truck we just seen, just literally the next model, newer year up, and they changed the name. But I mean, the interior is it's old, it's whooped, it's like a 90 something. This is the old daddy. The bed looks to be in fairly good condition. Got a little chrome little piece back there on the rear bumper there. Honestly, for the year, it doesn't look too bad. The car was definitely like a burgundy or red color originally. But yeah, guys. Or maybe they just took the interior out, that burgundy, and switched this little burgundy piece. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think there. Alrighty, guys, we're going to Japan on this one. We got a 1986 Toyota Supra. Now, this one does have a turbo manual transmission, 171,000 miles. This is a drift machine right here. Pretty worn in here, but it's perfect for the right drifter. You can literally gut this thing out and get some really cool aftermarket parts in here and have this thing drifting everywhere. Really crazy. Okay, this door doesn't close, so we'll just keep it like that. But Toyota Supra does have the turbo. Looks like it's definitely straight pipe. That's a long straight pipe. It's definitely straight piped. Might have been a little drift mobile. They got some type of little lippage on these wheels. But if you look on this side, glove box is completely out. It's an 86, guys, so keep that in mind. Man, back in the day in New York or something, in the 80s, this thing would have been a beast. A nice red one, driving down somewhere in Harlem or something. Looks nice though. Alrighty, guys, we got a 98 Honda Accord. This one has 228,000 miles. Code AC. Looks like the bumper, the front bumper might have been replaced. It is black and it is cracked, so it's gonna have to be replaced again. 228,000 miles. Little whammage here on the back bumper, but we'll get to that in a sec. If you just take a look at it, wow, it's so hot in here. It's hard to believe that AC works because this tin leather just goes against the grain. But I mean, it's dirty in here. It's a freaking old Honda. It's a 98, I believe. So what can you expect? It definitely was semi painted over. You can tell it was like a green originally. Now it's like spray painted black. But I mean, all in all, it's a fairly good looking car. Got a little paint fade, nothing too crazy here. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you think this Honda will sell for? Alrighty, we got a 2000 Honda Accord with 155,000 miles. This is a two-door. It does have AC. This is probably one of the better ones here. It does look really good from a first glance on the outside here. The inside actually looks really, really good. I'm surprised. I actually think I'm kind of considering bidding on this thing. It only has 155K, so that's really great for the mileage. It does have a trunk sticker, so I mean, hey, you know, we'll just slither that thing off of there. But all in all, guys, this thing looks really, really good. It's a 2000, and the inside is really lovely. Really clean interior. All it really needs is my touch. It was an older person's car because they got the cane in the back. Let's give this thing let's check out the motor really, really quick. Nothing that really stands out. Everything actually looks to be really good looking. That belt looks brand new. A couple hoses look brand new in here. That battery actually looks new. Yeah, the guys, I think this might be a really decent buy here at 155,000 miles. What do you guys think I should bid up to on that one? And what do you think it'll sell for? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty guys, another Mitsubishi Mirage here. This one is a 1998 with 227,000 miles. If you remember the last one we seen, it did run, but this one does have a little damage in the front. I don't know if this is from the rebar or the toe. Yeah, that's definitely like for the bumper. I don't know what's going on in the front, don't get me lying. But yeah, 227,000 miles, tan interior. Looks pretty whooped. It is a manual transmission. It does look really, really dirty in here, so I'm sure this one probably doesn't run. Back doors are locked, so I can't get that for you. But this one is actually from Wyoming as well. Starting to see a lot of cars pop up from out of state, guys. Like crazy states, like Midwestern states. If you see this, it's been sitting under a tree for a long time. Alrighty guys, we got a 2011 Ford Focus here with 145,000 miles. Little damage there, nothing too crazy at all. The inside does look really good. It smells really good. This was definitely a female's car, maybe an older lady's car. Definitely looks good. You got a little stain in the seat there, nothing too crazy. And the back looks really good. Then if we come to this side, we look really good as well. No damage there, so that's a plus. I think this will be a really decent car right here. This will probably be the best seller here today. So we'll just keep that in mind. Nothing crazy to check out, so we'll just keep it moving. Alrighty, we got a 2002 Cadillac DeVille. This one actually has 245,000, damn, nearly 250,000 miles on this one. And this one says it leaks from the rack and pinion. The AC is cold on it. The body doesn't look to have any crazy imperfection. However, you got a little dent there, a little whammage. This door is definitely whooped. The interior on this is pretty bad. It smells like it was a smoker in here, that's for sure. And I'm sure this thing overheats because they got that thing riding passenger. If you ever look at a car that you're buying and they got one of those in the car, let alone in the front seat, run away fast. So you guys see this, the interior is pretty whooped, man. I definitely wouldn't bid on this one, but if you literally just want a Cadillac, this one might be the better one for you. Last week that Caddy looked like and smelled like it had a dead body in it, so this one actually is a little better. A little faded paint here. This probably was damaged and they got it re-hit, but all in all, nothing too crazy there. We have a 1999 Ford F-150. This one is a rebuilt title. The mileage is unknown. Looks like they took a big golf club or golf ball through the windshield there. I don't know if this one runs or not. 4x4 rebuilt title. Inside looks okay. I mean, it's a bunch of little rips and tears in the seat there. The back doesn't look too crazy. You got some chocolate milk splattered up there, or blood rather, I don't know. Got a nice cool little graphic on the side. That window looks to be busted or something, but it is the 4x4, so you can literally load this thing up with the dirt bikes and head out to like Glamis or something. Wow, this side is pretty whooped. It looks like this was hit right here and they tried their best to pull it out and get it smooth, but it just wasn't happening. But on this side, I mean, you look pretty good. This fender has definitely been repainted over. You got a bunch of overspray here in the front, so I'm sure they probably, oh yeah, they did crash it. Does rebuilt title, but yeah, you guys see it. So you guys let me know what you think on that car in the comments below. We got a 2001 Ford Explorer. This one, mileage is unknown. This one has a bad flywheel, so I'm sure it doesn't probably run. I actually think we seen this one in the auction last week. Burn my arm there. But if you see under here, it doesn't look too bad. However, it was a smoker's car, but for a smoker to have this thing, it is pretty clean. Pretty clean in here. Minus the little stuff in the front near the steering wheel there hanging. But I mean, the back seat looks pretty good. It does have the third row in there, and it does all look fairly decent. So this may be a really good buy if you can if you got some motor work skills or something. Get that flywheel switched out. Got a little whammage on it here. They definitely ran up against a pole or something there. I don't know what's up with these little side skirts. They like want to be like wood grain or something. Hey, your guess is as good as mine, but What do you guys think about this one? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, we got a 05 Buick LeSabre with 166,000 miles. This one actually looks really good as well. It has a cold AC, blasting in this thing, really super dark tint. I'm sure this thing runs really, really great. The inside looks really good. The back seat looks really good as well. It does have like a little TV, little media interface type of thing. So I'm sure somebody really cared about this car and wanted it to be low-key, but really comfortable as well. But this thing looks really clean, so I wouldn't mind bidding on this. The backs look to be in really good shape. If we just take a run around the other side real quick, it doesn't look like no damage or nothing over here. So I think this will be a really good buy as well, this Buick LeSabre. I'm really not a fan of Buicks, but they do resell pretty decent. And we got a Toyota Camry here. This one's got 213,000 miles. Little woo wham in the front there. Different color bumpers, so this one's definitely been crashed before. This one says on the windshield it has a rod knock, so you might want to keep an eye out open there. If you come to this side, doesn't look too crazy. I mean, all in all, looks like a fairly decent car. If you take a look at the back here, you got some tan leather. You got some tan cloth interior. You know what I said about the tan interior. I'd stay away from it, but hey, if you like it, I love it. I mean, the inside doesn't look bad at all. You need a little radio there. It doesn't look bad, but I mean, it's just too old for me. But hey, you might love it, man. You might love it. Alrighty, we got a 2005 Camry with 64,000 miles. This one actually, you got a little woo wham in the front. This bumper is a different color. You're gonna need a new hood and new light. That light is broken over there. We'll swivel back on that side when we get there. But 64,000 miles, guys. Wow, this thing is clean right here. This looks like a brand new car. It smells like a brand new car. I'm definitely gonna try to bid on this thing. I don't care about the front. I know what this thing will generate. You guys let me know in the comments on how this thing looks, because that interior just looks really, really clean and new. Really, really clean and new. Looks really, really good, guys. We just take a walk around. You're gonna need a fender there. Honestly, you just need that fender. Looks like it has a new bumper. Once you get the fender, you can probably straighten out this light and get a new light. But it does look really good with only 64,000 miles, guys. Let me know in the comments. Should I try to bid on this one or not? We got a 1998 Chevy Blazer, unknown mileage here. I mean, all in all, looks fairly decent. Looks like the window, the mirror is taped on. Would stay away from it, but the door panel is missing over there. The interior is pretty whooped. Let's take out the back real quick. It's pretty whooped. Yeah, it's got a bunch of dirt and gunk and stuff all over the car. It's just super dirty. It's just too dirty for me, guys, so I'm actually gonna pass on this one. And it's pretty old as well, so I mean, you know, I don't really think people are into Blazers and don't think they're pretty reliable cars. So just try to think about that when you're looking at cars and considering to buy them. See if you want to buy it. You know, that's how I look at them. But I mean, all in all, the body is pretty fair. Alrighty, guys, we got a 2001 Honda Prelude, 2-door, 173,000 miles. Does look really good. AC is cold. The inside looks really good. I never seen one of these cars up close, but I like this seat pattern. Honda did a really good job picking out these seats. It looks really good in here, guys. It has a nice little aftermarket radio, and it looks like they actually just cleaned this up before they got it taken, which sucks. But I mean, it's better for me because I don't have to do as much work. So we'll definitely keep this one in mind. If it runs good, man, it does look really good there. You come on this side, no imperfections. However, whoa, if you get to this side, you got a lot of little damage. It looks like they tried to fix it and then repaint it. I don't know. You definitely might need a fresh thing of silver paint on that side. Maybe just get the whole car repainted. But all in all, it does look like a really good car, guys. So you guys let me know what you think. Alrighty, we got a 2005 Nissan Maxima with 167,000 miles. This one actually looks really good as well. It has tan interior. Doesn't look like any imperfections are on the body. If you just take out the interior real quick, it has leather So it's gonna be burning up, so that cold AC is gonna come into play. Looks really good in here, guys. Nothing that really stands out. So I think this actually might be a decent buy as well. The back looks really good. Nothing that stands out in here. It is the 3.5. Trunk is open. Closes pretty fine. This side looks really decent as well. So you can just see this car looks really good. Excuse me. But yeah, we got a 2005 Dodge Magnum with 160,000 miles. You're gonna need all 4 new hubcaps on this joint. The AC is cold on it, and actually, yep, it's a smoker. When I smell smoke, as soon as I open the door, you're gonna need a new radio there. Back seats and stuff look fairly decent. I think if you get some of that Febreze or something to get that smell out the car, you might have something really fairly decent on your hands, because I mean the inside is pretty decent. There's nothing in there that stands out, but I mean, get some decent wheels on this thing and it'll sell for itself. This side's got the wheels on it already, so you can probably just go to the junkyard and find 2 more of those type of wheels. But I mean, all in all, it looks like a pretty fair looking car, guys. Alrighty, guys, we got a 2002 Ford Explorer here. Faded paint up front, which is not a big deal. Not a big deal. The body looks to be in fairly decent color. I mean, fairly decent shape. However, if you look at the inside, this window's been down for quite some time. That steering wheel is starting to like foam up and crack. It's just so much dirt, and like, this thing is definitely gonna be junk. I already know. Me personally, I wouldn't bid on it. I just know for a fact, based on how it looks, it's gonna be junk. The back seat is trash. A little bit of stains and stuff here and there. A bunch of junk in the back. Nothing too crazy to see here. But if you want this car for parts, I think it'll be a really great parts car. It's just really old and dirty. So putting your time and effort into this may not be worth it. Keep that in mind. But hey, if you want the project, man, I'm all for it. Let me know how it goes for you, brother. Alrighty, we got a 2004 Grand Am with 133,000 miles. Now, I actually had one of these. This was like my first car. My granny bought one of these cars off the showroom floor, a GT actually, off the showroom floor when it first came out, and gave it to me like in 2010. But look at this one. This one actually looks really good. This one looks way better than mine. Mine had tan interior and stuff. I don't know if I should link that video. I still actually got it. I don't know if I should link that video in the link below. But if you want to check out some of my early videos from my high school days, I just might, man. But this one actually looks pretty good, The body looks to be intact. You can sell this thing for a quick $1,000, you know. So if you can get this thing for cheap, man, I'd definitely grab it and do a quick sell on it, because $1,000, somebody's gonna pick this up quick as heck, believe me. Alrighty, guys, we got a 2007 BMW 5, I believe this is the 5 Series. This thing is really good looking in the interior, man. This steering wheel tells you that it's a really good, I guess it's the newer ones, because in the 05 the steering wheels looked a lot different. But if you just look at the interior on this thing, it looks really good, really clean black leather. But it does have 173K, little too much miles for me. But all in all, the body looks to be in fairly good condition. No, nothing that really stands out on this one. We got a 2004 here, so we can actually see the difference between the steering wheels here. We got a 2004 here with 129,000 miles. Paint is faded. I mean, it is a 04, so keep that into consideration. And you just see the difference. Look at this steering wheel, and then just rewind and look at the other steering wheel. But this interior as well looks really good. They did clean this up to make it sell for more. Of course, everything washed up sells for more prices, so it does look really good in here all in all. Lower miles than the one next to it, but this one may be more problems than the one next to it, that's for sure. They're both 525. The bodies on both of them look really good. And the title is in on this one. This both cash only. Let's check out the motor on this really quick if we can. Dang, I can't even see. Oh yeah, the motor on this thing looks really, really good, guys. They did some steam cleaning on that joint. Alrighty, we got a 2014 Nissan Sentra. This one has 72,000 miles. This one actually might be the one that sells the most. I know I said that earlier, but if you just look at this car, man, it looks really, really good in here. The seats are really clean. Everything's really clean in here. See, this is one of the better auctions I like coming to. They actually tell you what they know what's wrong with the car, and they actually clean it up and make it look appealing to you. I mean, of course it's gonna sell more than what it would for if it was dirty, but I mean, it just, you know, it's all about the detail, guys. And this auction definitely pays attention to detail. So this car right here, I think it'll go personally for about 5 grand maybe. So we'll check on that. And then we also have a 2012 Chrysler 200. I believe this one was here last week. This one has 134,000 miles. The body on this one is in excellent shape. If we take a look in the inside, it looks really, really good in here. The seats are all intact, nothing that stands out. A little bit of worn armrest, but nothing at all that I need to worry about. The back seat, everything looks really good in here, guys. This car did come from CarMax. So you know they got a high interest rate on that. But it's a good looking car, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, man. Let me know. Alrighty, guys, we got a 1990 GMC 2500 van. They say it smokes, so I don't know, but we'll take a quick look in this thing, man. This was like the top of the line van back in the day. Like when all the rappers and stuff from the 90s, they get these vans, fill them up. This is like compatible to the now Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. So you just get an idea how it was back then. It does have the TV and stuff up there. Pretty cool looking van though. I actually like these vans, man. They look really good. And just imagine if you had it looking even better than it is now. Like nice fresh paint on it. The tires and wheels look already good on it. I wouldn't change those, but if you just showed this thing some love, dude, I think you'd have something really good looking on your hands. A really good looking. We got a 1996 Isuzu rodeo truck, 171,000 miles, tan in color. Looks fairly decent on the outside. Nothing on the body really stands out just yet. The inside looks and smells really good. This is the 4x4. You're gonna need a new radio, but man, this interior looks really good and really clean in here. For it to be that old, man, that's pretty impressive. I actually kind of like this truck. It looks really, really good. I mean, it is one of the older trucks, but I mean, you know, it's a decent mileage for the year, and it does look really good. I think somebody will appreciate how clean this truck is on the inside. You guys let me know. All right, so we got a 2005 Dodge Ram 2500. This one actually has a rod noise, so when they start it, it's like, so yeah, I'm sure this one will probably go for cheap, but then again, it's a really big truck, so I'm sure somebody's gonna want to put the time and effort into it. Oh my God, dude, I just burnt my freaking leg almost in half on that freaking, on those steps right there. But man, take a look at the inside. I mean, it does look fairly decent. You got the 4x4, you got the 4-door Dodge truck. You know, the other one we seen in the other auction, it was a 2-door. You got the little bench back there or whatever. I mean, it looks like a really good truck. You can haul stuff. It's the SLT. This actually looks like a really good truck. If you can find a motor or something for this, or switch out the rod, get that little rod fixed, man, this will be a really good buy. Take it to Mako, get it repainted over, you'd be good to go. Okay, the other Isuzu was a 96. This one actually is a 95, so we can just look at the two and see which one is cleaner. Oh, this one actually is a good comparison. They actually both have the same clean light gray seats. It actually looks good in both of them. This one actually might even be a little bit better than the other one, but man, they both look really good. I don't think this one is the 4x4 though. I don't see the gears in it, so this one is just a regular 2-wheel drive. But all in all, looks fairly decent. Looks fairly decent. Nothing that stands out. The body is actually in great shape. I like that chrome bar opposed to that one over there. It looks just a little bit raggedy, but hey, it is what it is. So alrighty guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, man. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you are a subscriber already, don't hesitate to share that video. And if you want to see what these cars sold for, make sure you click that link below. I'd greatly appreciate it, man. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, man, and have a good one. Peace out.